What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those that are new here, well, I'm Jacob, and welcome to my crazy jungle. Now, if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you will know for today's video that today we are setting up my $20,000 lizards in brand new enclosures. And none of this would be possible without the help of Vision Cages. Vision Cages make the best reptile enclosures on the market, and today they are sending us 3 of their giant 422 model enclosures. I can't wait. I'm so excited. They're literally out for delivery right now, and we are waiting for them to get here. So in the meantime, we've actually got some bananas that are growing on the trees. So we're gonna go pick those bananas. We're gonna feed Theo, and when the enclosures get here, we're gonna unbox them. We're just gonna set our little ladder up right here. We're gonna climb on up, and now the key here is to cut it right here. Oh, guys. Oh! All right, guys, we've got our big cluster of bananas, so we're gonna take this inside, we're gonna pull some off, and we're gonna give some to Theo Jr., my capuchin monkey.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, here you go, monkey. Take the whole thing. No, take it. It's for you. Seriously, you can just, you can have it. It's for you. Do you like it? So you can see right now, Theo is peeling it. It's in her natural instincts to actually peel the banana, and she dropped it. What the heck? Why'd you do that? So Theo is enjoying her banana right here behind us, and now it is time to head inside. We've got our bananas. Theo got some bananas, so let's head inside and let's hop into today's video. So right now we got the new enclosures being dropped off. So we got the big box truck that's actually backing in right now. So again, big shout out to Vision and Custom Cages for hooking it up with the new enclosures. The animals are gonna love it. I can't wait to see them, and I can't wait for you guys too as well. Check it out, guys. Our Vision Cages are here. They are ready to be unboxed and set up. I'm so excited to get these open because we have 3 brand new Vision Cages for my lizards. We're gonna be setting up the record eye iguanas in there, as well as the coming eye monitors. So Vision sends them in these nice, beautiful crates, as you can see, so the cages actually don't get damaged. So right here, we're actually gonna have to peel off some of our plastic right here. And just like that, we have got our Vision Cages unboxed. We've got them unboxed, and they are looking absolutely amazing. We've got our cages unboxed and ready to go, and we are gonna be setting these up inside of the house, actually. These are the first cages that we're gonna be setting up inside of the house. So we've gotta take these bad boys inside. We've gotta get them set up, and we gotta move our lizards in.
1 hour later.
We moved our Vision Cages in the house, and they look absolutely amazing. We've got all of our lighting installed, and it just looks so clean. So you can see we have our 433 Vision models here. We have all of our lighting installed, so we have our UVB on the back on all 3 of them, and we've actually got to turn on our heat for the rest. So the UVB is on this back strip, and we have our heat and basking areas right here. And now we have our heat lights on all the exhibits. So we have this on the bottom, which is going to be for one of our monitors. In the middle section right here, we're going to be setting up our record eye iguanas, but as you can see, we've got our heat here. It's nice and warm. We should be able to produce nice hot basking spots for these monitors as well as the iguanas. Now that we've got our heat area ready to go, we've got all of our lighting installed. There's only one thing left to do. We've actually got to get mulch in here. We've got to add mulch to the habitat, and then we've got to install our doors. Now, we'll get to that in a second, but Vision gave us a bunch of different doors. We've got glass, we've got mesh, and we also got the Vision water bowls. We've got these really nice, like, naturalistic rock bowls, which we're going to be adding into the habitats. So let's stop talking about it, and let's get into it. We've completed our Vision Cages, and they look absolutely amazing. So we have 3 different habitats for 3 different animals. Now, the top one is actually gonna have a coming eye water monitor in there as just a temporary setup. We're actually gonna have this guy in here for maybe about a month. So what we did was we actually added these black stones right here to the front, right underneath the basking area. And the reason why we did that is because anything that's dark colored is actually gonna heat up a lot more. So we put it right under the heat lamp, so there's a nice warm basking spot. These honestly feel like they've been sitting over a fire, so that's exactly what we want. We've got our water. Now, for the monitor, we're gonna kind of leave it open. We're not gonna put too many hides in there because we wanna actually socialize this animal and get them as friendly as possible. Then down below here, we're gonna be adding our record eye rock iguanas. Now, a lot of people don't know, but Vision makes these really nice mesh doors. These are pretty new from Vision, and it's really nice for when you want to keep a species a little bit drier, or you kind of want this mesh wire. So since the record eye are desert animals, we decided to go with the all mesh doors, so it's going to keep it a lot drier, not as humid in there. So you can see when we opened it up, we did basically the same thing. Since they are desert animals, we did the black rocks underneath the heat light. We have a little hide under here where they can hide, where they can come up top. We've got some plants, we've got the water, and our food. And then on the bottom, we're actually going to be adding our big red-tailed boa in there for the time being. I was actually going to put another monitor in here, but I figured the boa would be better on the floor. The monitors might get spooked being so low to the ground, so we're not gonna do that. So again, this is pretty simple. We did not do any rocks in there for the boa because the boas like it about 85 degrees. They don't like it really too warm. These are our new vision cages, which came out so amazing, but what I want you guys to do right now is comment down below, what do you think of these new enclosures? And the first animals that we're gonna be adding today are my recordi rock iguanas. Now these are some of the rarest animals that we have here at the Redland Conservation Center. These are critically endangered species of rock iguana, similar to the rhino, the Cubans, and the Lewisii that we keep, except these are found in the DR. So if you look at these iguanas right here, you can see what's really unique about them is they have this extremely spiky tail. If you really get up on it, that's what really kind of separates them from the other rock iguana species. When your typical rhino and Lewisii have spiky tails, but this is almost spiky like a Euromastic. So these are absolutely amazing, and we did get these from Thai Park over at Iguanaland. So thank you for trusting me with these incredibly endangered lizards. Hopefully here we're gonna be able to reproduce these guys, but only time will tell. So we're gonna get these guys inside of their new habitat right now. We've got our two beautiful lizards, and honestly, we don't really have a name for them. So if you guys want us to name them, let us know a name down below, but we're just gonna kind of let them go right here. You can see we've got our lizards, and I'm just gonna kind of let them kind of do their own thing. We're just gonna kind of gently place them in right here. You can see they're probably gonna gravitate over by the heat, but we're just gonna let them go, and as you can see, they're a little bit cautious. The female is looking at her hide, and oh, she's gone. She disappeared over that way, but the male, as you can see, is here. He's basking under the light, and he is moving around, and this is gonna give him a lot of space to hang out, and they've got different textures. So they've got the mulch that they can hang out on, which is really nice. They've got the hot stones, they've got the green plants, and they've kind of got this barky little house right here. The female, as you can see, she went right over there by her water and her food. So we've got some hibiscus leaves and flowers here, and the female is just hanging out, exploring her new habitat. They've got great access to water, and I think these guys are gonna absolutely love their new home. And next up to add to our new enclosures is Deering, my big, beautiful Deering estate boa. And we actually got her from a wild boa population here in South Florida, one of the very few. So the reason why they call them red-tailed boas, as you guys know, is because they have this beautiful red tail. I would say she's probably pushing close to 8 feet now, which I'm super excited about. You can see she's thick, she's absolutely beautiful, and in the right lighting, you can kind of see her iridescent shine if you come up on her. She's a beautiful girl, and honestly, one of the most golden boas you're ever gonna see. She's so cool, so beautiful, and I can't wait to have her inside in the new visions. And now you can see her fully stretched out, and she is one big girl. So I'm gonna bring her right here in the grass, and I'm actually gonna lay right next to her. So she should kind of start slithering out right now. She's gonna kind of stretch out, and as you can see, this snake is about as long as me. So I'd say maybe she's not 8 feet, she's probably pushing 7 feet, but because she's a female, she's gonna get larger than a male, but it's always fun to bring these guys out into the grass where they can slither around. You can see their beautiful rainbow iridescent pattern, and it's honestly so amazing how these animals move without any legs. It's just pure muscle movement. They're able to slither through the grass, climb the trees, because this species is actually semi-arboreal, so they'll spend a lot of the time high up in the trees where they're native to. Down in South America, you can find these guys in Costa Rica. You can even find red-tailed boas in Puerto Rico. They're an invasive species in a number of places, and obviously here in South Florida. All right, pretty girl, we gotta go. So this big girl was making her way over to the macaws, and we definitely don't want her to make a snack out of those beautiful birds over there. So now that we've got our big boa, we're gonna head inside and we're gonna get her into her new vision cage. All right, we gotta get this big girl in. She's moving around, she's going crazy. So again, she's only gonna be in here for about a month because we're about to rebuild all the outdoor habitats, but for now, it's gonna be kind of cool to have her inside of the house because we don't really have any animals in the house. I always told myself that when I moved into this property, I wasn't gonna have any animals in the house, but that is slowly changing one animal at a time. So you can see she's going in the enclosure, and basically she's gonna explore every inch of this new habitat. So her whole body is in right now. She's gonna kind of slowly slither in, and I'm gonna just put the last end of her in here. Now, we could add a hide for her, but when we've done that in the past, she doesn't really use the hides. So you can see she's just slithering around, And since it's springtime and it's starting to warm up, we cannot wait to get her outside into the Florida sunshine, into a big habitat where she's gonna be able to bask in the sun. But for right now, this is gonna be perfect for this big girl. Okay guys, we have our third and final animal inside of the bin, so let's take her over to the enclosures and let's unbox her. All right, and we have our third and final animal that's going into our new vision enclosures today. And right here we have the beautiful Philippine water monitor or coming eye monitor. So this is our young raise-up female that's gonna hopefully breed in the future. Now, she was living with a male, but we wanna socialize her a little more. So to have her right here in the house, guys, as you can see, she's a little bit scared. She's a little bit flighty. All right, mama. All right, we're gonna put you in. Now, these are some of my absolute favorite water monitor species to work with because of their incredible color and pattern. As you can see, there's yellow and black and even some white. And the most desirable thing about these guys is when they're high yellow, and this specimen does not disappoint. So this young female is gonna be a future breeder. Maybe we'll have some eggs from her this season. As you can see, she's at the right size where she should lay anywhere from about 2 to 4 eggs. So we're gonna get this girl inside now. We're gonna go take her in and we're gonna release her into her new home. So this is gonna be the perfect way to work with this animal. So she can see me every day, so I can see her. She can smell me. We can hand feed her rodents, different meats, and all kinds of good stuff. So we're just gonna take this pretty girl right here and we're just gonna put her into her new enclosure just like this. Now we're just gonna kind of let her walk inside nice and slowly. And as you can see, she definitely is a little bit curious. Oh, and there she goes. Now what we wanna do is we just wanna close it up and we wanna give her just enough room to where she's not going to be scared of us and to where she's going to get to explore her new area. And naturally, she's going to move towards the light and the heat spot because these monitors like to bask at temperatures of up to 130 degrees. So that's why we have those black rocks. We've got a 100-watt heat lamp right there to make sure she's nice and warm. Guys, she's exploring her new habitat, and one thing about these monitors is how smart they are. So you can see she's flicking her tongue, she's tasting everything, and she's gonna go all throughout this enclosure and she's gonna test every bit of it. Every corner, she's gonna see if there's a way out, because that's how these monitors are. They are master escape artists, just like the velociraptors you'd see in Jurassic Park. These guys are the real life thing. Our vision cages are complete and they look absolutely amazing. We've got our monitor in the top, we've got our recorder iguanas here, and our boa down below. So I just want to give a special thank you again to Vision Cages for sending me these enclosures. They're amazing. So if you guys want to check out Vision Cages yourself, if you have reptiles, literally cannot recommend them enough. So I'm going to be linking all of Vision stuff down below, so be sure to check them out. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite animal from today's video. And if you guys are not yet subscribed yet to me, well guys, what are you waiting for? All you have to